to the channel, guys. So today we are harvesting. So outside it is blowing a northwest, and it's been doing that since about 6 o'clock this morning. So I jumped straight out of bed once I heard the wind on the windows and came out here, did a test, and it was a little bit high. So now that it's lunchtime, the wheat has finally dropped in moisture, so we're able to get out. So it's not perfect, it is about 16%. I'm just trying to maneuver the front past the post. Yep. So it's about 16%, which is good enough. We've finished drying the stuff that's already in the drying silo, so we're going to be, Dad's just transferring that now into a good silo so that the drying silo is free. And so I'm out here making a start on this paddock that we almost got finished the other day. So finally I've made it into the harvester, which is great, because it's always good fun to be in this thing. Watch all of that hard work come and be cut and flow through into the harvester, and also it's a big relief as well. Now, one thing I'm going to explain to you guys, and it is a little bit of a unfortunate circumstance, but this isn't the only farm that this happens on. It happens all around the place, and being a family farm, you just grim and bear it basically and carry on, and that's exactly what Dad is doing. So what has happened is Dad has unfortunately put a tear, I believe, in his meniscus and can hardly walk. But with him being the person that he is, and I know he's not the only farmer, he will carry on. So hence the reason why I'm in the harvester, is because he can't physically get into it. We were thinking of ideas of getting a pallet on the front end loader of the tractor and lifting them up in here, but we have decided he's going to carry on and transfer that grain in, and then once he's finished that, he'll jump into the harvester. So I'm just making a little start, but there is no holiday, out here. It is the school of hard knocks, that's for sure, and you just get on and get the job done. So here we go, guys. Wish me luck. So I've pretty much got to remember everything from last season. Dad's not here to go put me through it again and go, hey look, watch for this, watch for that, go through it again or whatever. So there's no GPS on this harvester, no GPS front, auto leveling, blah blah blah. It's all just go, and the harvester, the concaves have been set for this crop already. Of course, wheat being the only crop that this harvester sees lately, that's what's just in our rotation. But hey, that's the way that it is. So I'm just watching here, making sure there's no spilling over the back, just speeding up to 3 kilometers an hour. I'm also watching how it's cutting, making sure it's not cutting too low, making sure that the ground's not undulating, and the front's digging in here but it's way up in the air over here. And also the reels go in the right speed. I see I'm hooking a wee bit of wheat on the reel, so So I just want to move the reel up and out for that. So like I was saying before about the dad being injured, not taking time off, you know, it's a real shame that he can't, but it's just the way that it's staggered basically. We don't have another staff unit to do it. Mum is coming in and helping. It's just the way that it is. And just like that, I'm kicked back out again. So we ended up getting Dad into the harvester just. His crutches are in the other tractor there, so he can't go very far, which is good for us. So me and Mum will just carry on doing everything else. So I'll be on the chaser bin again today. I've got to go back and change those augers over as Dad finished transferring the grain over and testing it and make sure that it is dry and consistently dry coming out of the drying silo and into another silo. So I'll go back and move the auger across to the drying silo. I've got a load here that I just harvested up as I've shown you guys earlier. So yeah, we'll empty this into the drying silo and then we'll start going again. So hopefully I can make it back before he fills up the reserve trailer. It's just like, you just can't hold the old boy down, you know. He just wants to get out there and work and do the job, and it's definitely through harvest that you find out who your men are, really. So yeah, anyway, it's a wee bit of a shame that it comes to that where Dad can't have a day off. He probably won't like me saying this, but he's over deserves it, but we're not set up for it for another labour unit, so we can't really have men sitting around doing nothing. So anyway guys, I just thought I'd throw that one at you and just show you a side of farming that you may have not have realised is there, that there aren't days off. Now that we've moved into the next paddock, Dad is currently on the outside round, so I'll click you guys in here. There you go. Hopefully that's focused, but so doing the outside round, obviously it's a wee bit nervous because the harvester can only unload one way and I can't drive out here into the crop and squish a whole lot of because that's just not how we do it really now, and it's just downright barbaric. But he's pushing it towards the laneway. The laneway's just ahead of us and I'll drive out onto the laneway. The only reason why I'm following him around this paddock is just in case he couldn't make it and the grain starts spilling out onto the top of the cab. But that is effectively when he is completely full and can take no more inside the harvester. So yeah, as you can see, we're almost at the laneway. There's probably about 20 meters in front of Dad and he'll be done. So I've followed him just so that if he won't make it, he can still unload. So as what he would do would make me a little island, and then I can drive out onto stubble or crop that has been harvested, and then he can swing around and unload into the grain trailer. So that's the way that we do it. That's why I'm following him around this paddock. Now I'll just sit back and wait out here and he'll let me past and I can get back onto the laneway. That is going to be it for today. The clock is about to strike midnight, which will be Wednesday in a few minutes. Now, we have harvested about 25 hectares today, which is good haul for us. It's been go all day for me personally, but also Dad with his knee has put in a good day's work, so I'm pretty proud of him. The poor guy's just been locked up in that harvester for the entire afternoon and night. So, a little footnote, the way that I like to load these trailers when unloading on the run, I'll put a little bit in the front just to hold some weight on the drawbar, but then I'll transfer it all to the back and fill up the back, and then I'll move my way forward to the front, generally without spilling any over the sides. I do try my best, of course. Now, the reason why I fill it up from the back to the front is so that I can see, because if I filled it up from the front to the back, I can't see what I'm doing at the back if I've filled up the front. So yeah, that's the reason why I do it that way, and I'm sure you guys will all agree. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go get some rest, so is Dad, and we'll approach this one tomorrow, because tomorrow is meant to be another good day for harvesting. That northwest wind is meant to get going again, and so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get finished and we can get this over and done with. But anyway, you guys probably can't even see me, but hey, look, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to the people that have already subscribed. Yeah, it's good fun making them, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching them. So yeah, anyway guys, we'll see you later.